Everyone wants to win. We're taught from a young age that winning is the ultimate goal, whether it's in sports, academics, or life. But what if I told you that the most valuable lessons don't come from winning? They come from losing. In fact, some of the most successful people in the world have built their empires not on their victories, but on how they responded to their defeats. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He's credited with inventing the light bulb. But did you know he failed over 1,000 times before getting it right? When asked about his failures, Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Imagine if he had quit after his first loss, or his 100th, or even his 999th. The light bulb, the very symbol of human innovation, was born out of countless failures. That's the hidden power of losing. It shapes us, sharpens us, and gives us the drive to keep going when others would quit. The first lesson that losing teaches you is to confront your weaknesses. Let's be real. Winning feels great, but it often blinds us to our own flaws. Think about a time in your life when you succeeded. Did you stop to reflect on what you could have done better? Probably not. When we win, we tend to think we've got it all figured out. But losing forces you to look in the mirror and ask the hard questions. What went wrong? What could I have done differently? That's where real growth happens. Michael Jordan, often considered the greatest basketball player of all time, once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Jordan's greatness didn't come from his championships or MVP awards. It came from his willingness to learn from his failures. Next, losing teaches you humility. There's a story about a samurai who, after years of undefeated battles, finally faced a humiliating defeat. Instead of sulking, he spent years reflecting on his loss, learning new techniques and improving his mental focus. When he finally returned to the battlefield, he was stronger, faster, and wiser. But this time he fought with humility. He understood that no one is invincible and that even the best fall. That's what losing does. It reminds you that you're human and that you still have room to grow. Losing also builds mental toughness. When you lose, it hurts. No one likes to feel that sting of failure. But every time you pick yourself back up, you get a little tougher. Life is full of setbacks. The question is, will you let them break you, or will you use them to make you stronger? Look at Oprah Winfrey. Before becoming one of the most influential media moguls in the world, she was fired from her first television job. Her bosses told her she wasn't fit for TV. Can you imagine if she had believed them and given up? Instead, she used that loss as fuel to prove them wrong, eventually building a multi-billion-dollar empire. Every loss gives you a choice: give in or rise up. Losing strengthens your long-term vision. Think about J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before the books became a global phenomenon, she was a single mother on welfare, rejected by 12 different publishers. Can you imagine how disheartening that must have been? But she didn't quit. She kept writing, kept pushing, and today her story is known by millions around the world. If she had been focused solely on winning, she might have given up after the first rejection. But her losses gave her patience, perspective, and a deeper appreciation for the journey. Finally, losing shapes your character. It's easy to be gracious in victory, but how you handle defeat reveals your true character. Do you blame others, or do you take responsibility? Do you quit, or do you come back stronger? Losing reveals who you really are and gives you the chance to become better. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Churchill faced numerous defeats in his political career, but he never let them define him. Instead, they strengthened his resolve, and eventually, he led his country through one of its darkest times. Losing doesn't define you. How you respond to it does. In the end, winning might give you a moment of glory, but it's in the losing that you build resilience, wisdom, and true strength. The next time you face a loss, remember that it's not the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Every defeat is a lesson, and every setback is a setup for a comeback. So if you've ever felt crushed by a failure or disappointed by a defeat, don't give up. Use it. Learn from it. Grow from it. Because winning isn't everything, but the power you gain from losing, that's where the real success lies. What do you think about today's message? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found value in this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, remember, every loss is a lesson in disguise.